This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Natalie Morales.
And I'm Sydnee Gatewood. The clock is ticking for thousands of Texas Tech seniors getting ready to graduate. While they might be nervous about graduation day, some media and communication seniors offer some advice on how to help prepare for the day after. Reporter Sarah Schmidt has the story.
As spring graduation nears, many graduating seniors are getting ready for life and career after college. After many years of schooling, a little bit of relaxation looks promising for some students. What's your game plan?
Sit on my couch.
But for some College of Media and Communication students, preparing for the transition between college student and professional is proving harder than they assumed.
It's kind of harder than I thought it was going to be, because you go to websites and it's like, well, they haven't had any openings since 2012, so you just have to kind of email them and wait for them to respond, wait for a job opening, so it's harder than I thought it would be.
Students can utilize the Career Center in room 172 of the MCOM building for finding help with internships and careers.
So I basically work with students in the College of Media and Communication on whatever, at the moment, their career-related challenges are, if you will. So for some, it's looking for an internship. For a lot, especially this time of the year, it's looking for a job. Graduation's coming up. So I talk with them about where do you find jobs, how do you apply for those, how do you follow up, preparing for interviews, really anything and everything related to the job search and being successful in that job search, I help our students with.
While tackling the job market head-on, students have some words of advice for making the job hunt a little easier.
Main thing, try to do as much as you can, get as much experience as you can in college, in the field that you want to go into, so that you do have that experience and you can show that to employers. Say, hey, I've already done this. I want to keep doing this.
I'll definitely have job experience, because when you start getting your resume together, you have to have something to put on it. So, don't just fluff it up, have real experience. Start looking early, get an idea of where you want to go and at least a type of job that you want, and just look online. There's a bunch of different websites. Make a LinkedIn, There's a lot of online resources, and they don't make it completely easy for you, but it helps a lot.
For MCTV, I'm Sarah Schmidt.
Accounts still in numbers, so here's a new one for folks in Tech's Graduate Accounting Program Top 10. The Master of Science in Accounting program at the Rawls College is ranked as a top 10 national program by Tax Talent. The company helps connect accountants with employers and has ranked top college programs for the last 3 years. The only other Texas schools in the rankings were UT, Austin, and Baylor.
Another honor for retiring Chancellor Kent Hance. Congressman Randy Nagebauer and other lawmakers will honor Hance on the floor of the House of Representatives today. Nagebauer, who represents West Texas, will host a special order honoring Hance, who is the third chancellor in the history of the Texas Tech University system. Hance became chancellor in 2006. A national search is underway to find our next chancellor.
And just like that, it's summer outside. After a low in the 30s earlier this week, we might hit 90 degrees tomorrow.
Let's take a look at the MCTV Live Tower Cam. It's sunny outside and we're expecting a high in the upper 80s today. After a low of around 50 tonight, look for highs near 90 both Thursday and Friday. There's no rain in the forecast and we might get over 90 again Saturday. Looks like it's time for Tech to switch from heat to air conditioning in all the buildings on campus.
True, and Sydney, do you know where they do that at?
Actually, no.
Well, reporter Evan Dixon does. He got to spend some time with the folks in facilities who regulate heat, cooling, and water flow. It's all done in mysterious passageways beneath our feet. Here's the first of his two-part series on Texas Tech Underground.
This is where we're at right here.
This is Texas Tech's Central Heating and Cooling Plant.
That's CHAP 1.
Or CHACP, but the locals just call it CHAP. One of those locals is John Gallant. He's the utility plant operator of the CHAP facilities. John is shy. He didn't want to wear a microphone, so you won't be hearing much more from him. Which brings us back to Benny Smallwood.
Y'all see a light switch?
Benny is not shy. Our camera guys just had a tough time getting him in focus because his job is to tend to the dark hallways of Texas Tech's campus.
The CHAP 1, the plant, they create the steam and the chill water. And my responsibility is once it leaves their wall, it's mine.
In simple terms, Benny takes care of something that students regularly discuss but rarely visit: the tunnel system beneath Texas Tech's campus. But to better understand the purpose of those tunnels, it's best to take you back to where that steam and chilled water is created. Back to the CHAP, which for those of you that are wondering, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I mean, the heating and cooling plant. It's across the street from the rec center. The heating process is a circular system. The plant generates superheated steam, sends it through campus, warming the buildings. Then the steam is returned to CHAP to go through the process all over again. A control panel to make sure each boiler, which has a 25-year lifespan, is working properly.
The big line back there in the back is the steam that's going out to the campus.
So after the steam goes out into the campus and heats all the buildings, it comes back as condensed water. Right here they drop all the water to cool it down, and it go back through the process all over again.
For chill water.
The cooling process also functions as a circular system.
So this is one of the chillers in the plant. Water comes in at about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and it goes through a process, cools it down, and by the end it leaves at about 36 degrees Fahrenheit, goes around campus, cools campus, all the buildings on campus, and it comes back at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and the process starts all over again.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the second part of Texas Tech Underground. That's all for this Wednesday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. Have a great day.